Step right up. Welcome to the Carnival of Sensation, where illusion thrives, the senses are deceived, and every reflection raises a question. Are we seeing the world, or are we constructing it? Be forewarned, within this carnival, pandemonium abounds. The demons yelling may be imaginary, but the clowns may be quite real. This video argues against the claim that visual object recognition is primarily a top-down process, a walk through the funhouse of perception. Top-down processing refers to perception shaped by expectation, memory, and prior knowledge. Bottom-up processing begins with sensory input, what reaches the eyes first. Wolf et al., 2022. The rules of this funhouse are simple. It begins with what is real, bottom-up input. Top-down processes may refine perception, but it does not initiate it. Two paths. Duality is the common thread. Nature exploits differences to understand the world. Two eyes to see, two ears to hear, two nostrils to smell, two hands to touch, even taste, where sweet invites and bitter warns, and two hemispheres to interpret. So perception too is a dual process, bottom up and top down, but one leads. Some things we don't look for, but still detect. Even without direct attention, the visual system extracts features from the environment. Detection can occur before deliberate focus, even before conscious interpretation. Wolf et al., 2022. Something registers before you even know why. That reaction didn't wait for interpretation. It didn't require you to think, that is a snake, therefore I feel fear. The brain doesn't wait. Threat-relevant stimuli like snakes are detected rapidly and automatically, often before full conscious awareness. Omen, 2005. Subcortical pathways can trigger emotional responses in parallel with or even prior to detailed cortical processing. Ledoux, 1996. We can react before we consciously interpret. Now consider something more complex. Most people feel something immediately: unease, discomfort, maybe fear. The reaction begins before one can fully process who the person is, what the context is, or why you feel that way. Face perception recruits regions like the fusiform face area for detailed structural recognition. Canwisher et al., 1997, while the amygdala rapidly evaluates emotional significance, especially threat. Ledoux, 1996. So what happens? We don't first recognize the face and then decide how to feel. We feel, and the recognition catches up. This reflects a dual pathway model of perception. Bottom-up processing rapidly detects features and assigns relevance. Top-down processing interprets, refines, and resolves ambiguity. Wolf et al., 2022. As uncertainty increases, top-down influence grows, but is dependent on the sensory input to begin with. So the conclusion is clear. If visual recognition were primarily top-down, we would need to think before we feel. But in reality, we feel before we think. So in the Carnival of Sensation, where illusion thrives and the senses are deceived, we are not simply constructing the world, we are responding to it before full understanding is even possible.